weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
You gotta try to learn how to do it, though.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to be a Commander's first down, as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Okay, break.
Now a play fake here on first down. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that ball to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. So back-to-back big runs for this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
The Falcons at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Stroud to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
What to do
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
You get from home.
No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
You talk about this Falcon defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5. Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
You have to get more. Come on.
To throw on third down. Daniels. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack.
Hey, yo, you think you gonna bet it up?
Blitz pays off there as they sack it for a loss of 5.
Shit, this advance this whole at 9 o'clock.
Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
Oh, I get it.
This is brought in at the 21. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
Chloe, stop yelling at her like that about that game. It's a game, Chloe. It don't make. Okay, Chloe, you know she a baby. She don't know what she doing. I keep telling you the same stuff. If you know she gonna step on and put it somewhere she can't.
Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Cougar 19. Roll, baby.
Give to Patterson, running to the right. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here now, second and 4. They'll go again with Patterson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a first and 10.
18 Cardinal. Riggs. On the ball, now.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now Stroud. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And the Commanders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Right, so why would you pull her up there, you know, these guys?
Mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent
okay, when you put her up on something, you need to watch what's around so she won't get it. You too focused in the game, Chloe. You got to start paying attention. It don't take number 2 seconds to look up.
Here we go, here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory for... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Palmer going to go in motion left.
Let's go.
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's 2nd and 7.
18, Pioneer.
Stroud looking to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Justin Matabike, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Looking to throw. Daniels. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A right side run with Patterson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. 23 yards the pickup there. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Trap 50. Ready.
Stroud off the play fake. Out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Come on.
2nd and 10. Pass complete there to Nakua. Touchdown, Falcons! Puka Nakua, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A little short pass. This is Everett. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. That's taken in by Duvernay. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
You're not going over down in this.
27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
I think they might have surprised him there, partner, because you try and guard the first down line first and foremost to stop them there. And they just went ahead and bypassed that in a big way and took a big shot downfield.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st and 10, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, this is a half with not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Daniels flushed out right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 3.
Hey, check that, street.
Left side to Lamb. And he is out of bounds here. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
But you have to be aware defensively that you've got 2 goals, because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep it from getting a 1st down as well. That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
Gibbs is in. Touchdown, Washington. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 6.
Come on, she just crying for attention. Leave her.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next
Oh,
drive.
what are you talking about?
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3, but in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You don't listen.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Throwing now is Stroud. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And this one too low.
Oh, we'll run the bad water.
It almost looked like a pitcher
Put phone
who
there,
his
run us
fastball
bad
too
water.
hard and let it go late and bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches.
Hey, you out
Just a
here,
little
man?
short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Another
you
throw
take it
on
back?
2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly
Okay,
coordinated.
turn light on,
Both
too.
levels,
Oh, it's
doing their
bad
jobs
ball.
in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That's taken on the 25. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he's got it inside the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Check. Check 50, check 50.
A final shot before break. Daniels flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
The second down throw now from Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go. Viking 18.
A handoff for Patterson. Up past the 30, second down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down and 6 now. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Rolling to his left. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Check it. Ready.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Sixty Vikings. Unlock line. Here's a give to Patterson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Slide able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out established.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Stroud sets up the play action. Finding Walker complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now receiver in motion left. Patterson. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Jerry Sly for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Washington. Gerald Everett, 67 yards. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Play action. Stroud now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it 1 more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
70.
Stroud to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll change things up. On 1st down, Daniels. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
An assortment of sacks in this game. This one the product of a good jump and terrific effort. Moves quickly off the snap of the ball. Doesn't let up until he's in the backfield and impacting the quarterback.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. A little short pass. This is Everett on the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To throw on 2nd down. Daniels being chased out left. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. It's been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On second down, a run with Patterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 18. 110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
70 Rangers. Hurry, hurry. Let go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
19. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Sit down. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll run with Patterson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Atlanta, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the